Oh my God. What is that?
Los Angeles, the city of angels, the land of bright lights, Hollywood dreams, and endless possibilities. But behind the glitter lies darkness. In an aging apartment building on East 7th Street, downtown Los Angeles, dozens of residents had been living their lives as usual, working, studying, raising families sharing the same water tank perched on the roof. A water tank they trusted, a water tank they depended on every single day. What they didn't know was that inside that very tank lay a horrific secret, a human body, or at least what was left of it. This case would soon be remembered as one of the most disturbing urban nightmares in American history. The media gave it a name, The Bones in the Water Tank. May 2014. Complaints begin pouring in at the Roosevelt Apartments. Mary Collins, 46, a longtime resident, recalls, "Every time I turned on the tap, the water smelled metallic, like rust, but stronger, rotten almost." Jason Miller, a college student on the 3rd floor. "One night, I poured myself a glass of water, and there was hair, actual strands of hair floating in the cup. I thought it was my roommate's prank at first, but then it kept happening." The building manager assumed it was a pipe issue, perhaps rust, perhaps mold. But as the days passed, the odor worsened. The water became darker, murkier. Residents stopped drinking from the tap, but they were still bathing in it, cooking with it, brushing their teeth with it. No one knew that every drop carried the trace of death. June 2, 2014. Maintenance worker David Lopez climbed the rooftop to inspect the massive 2,500-gallon water tank. He twisted the rusted lid open and instantly gagged. The stench was overwhelming, thick, heavy, the unmistakable smell of decay. Shining his flashlight inside, Lopez froze. Floating just beneath the blackened surface of the water were bones, a skull, tangled clumps of hair. Lopez stumbled back, screaming. Residents rushed outside. Panic spread like wildfire. Police were called. The nightmare had only just begun. La PD homicide detectives secured the scene. Forensic experts drained the tank, recovering nearly an entire human skeleton. Broken apart, but unmistakably human. Dental records identified the victim, Emily Johnson, 24, a UCLA student who had been reported missing in November 2012. Witness statements. A neighbor remembered Emily was quiet, polite. She used to live on the 4th floor. Then, one night, I heard shouting, a fight, and after that, she was gone. The landlord admitted, "We thought she moved out suddenly. It happens all the time in this neighborhood. Nobody imagined something like this." Detectives turned their attention to Michael Carter, 27, Emily's former boyfriend. Michael worked as an air conditioning repairman. Neighbors described him as jealous, controlling, prone to violent outbursts. At first, Michael denied everything. "She left me. She went back to her family. I don't know where she is." But when police searched his former apartment, they found traces of blood hidden beneath a layer of repainted wall. With nowhere left to run, Michael Carter broke. And he confessed. Michael's words were cold, calculated. "We fought. I lost control. I strangled her. I didn't mean to, but it happened. I panicked. I had to get rid of her." He described how he dismembered Emily's body, carrying the remains piece by piece up to the rooftop at night. There he opened the heavy lid of the water tank and dumped her inside. He believed the water would destroy the evidence, that nobody would ever find her, that the city would drink her away. But For 2 years, dozens of innocent tenants unknowingly bathed in, cooked with, and drank the water that held Emily's body. One resident sobbed to reporters, "I think I'm going to be sick." We used that water every single day. In 2016, the Los Angeles Superior Court tried Michael Carter for first-degree murder. The trial drew national attention, with packed courtrooms and live coverage. Jurors took less than 4 hours to reach a verdict: guilty. Carter was sentenced to death by lethal injection. The Roosevelt apartments quickly emptied. Tenants refused to return. The building was eventually shut down, left to decay, a ghost of its former self. Even today, locals whisper about it. Some claim the building is cursed. Others say the water tower is haunted by Emily's spirit. But most agree on one thing: they will never ever forget the horror of living above that rooftop tomb. This case, the bones in the water tank, remains one of the most disturbing in modern American true crime. It reminds us of a chilling truth: no crime stays buried forever. No secret can remain hidden forever. Because sooner or later, the truth always rises to the surface. And when it does, it often comes in the most horrifying way imaginable.